What's going on, you guys? I'd like to welcome you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog back with another one take review. And today I got one for Snowfall season 5, episode 3. And it's the it's getting shysty. It's getting super shysty because we have a little conversation, people. Where Franklin has a little discussion with Reid, and Reid still on some like, man, do it. It's 10, okay, and it's 10, and my price is gonna stay 10. You know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't be no problem with my prices if you want to let your people go off and do their own thing. You feel me? If you want a middleman in your own organization, you feel? I'm just like, oh shit, Franklin, you gonna let that man talk to you like that? You gonna really let that man talk to you like? You gonna let Teddy talk to you like that? Man, you better stand up. You know what I'm saying? You better, you feel me? Because situation getting a whole lot tougher around this bitch. Now, there was a couple parts that just felt like a little off to me in this episode. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that was one of them. I really like the intensity that he had, you know what I'm saying, between that little confrontation between the two. And then we also have, like, you know, Franklin. He basically like, yo, bro, what happened to my dad? I know he was a hoe, you feel me? I get all that. But what really happened to my daddy, dog? Reid, just like, man, he was in trouble with the CIA. You know what I'm saying? He made a lot of enemies. He used to be a Panther. Franklin ain't no dumbass nigga, though. You understand me? Franklin ain't no dumbass. Like, Indy, like, oh, man, you got to have the drop off with Gustavo tonight. They go have a drop. Franklin started talking to Gustavo. Just like, yeah, this look a little strange. You know what? Everything got right. You know, I'm happy Teddy's back. You know what I'm saying? This nigga better get this shit back going. You feel me? Give rid of that jacket. I'm gonna buy you a new. I said, yeah, Frank. That boy Frank is smart as hell, dog. And I think Reid might have just crossed the line that I don't think he really wanted to. Now, granted, this Franklin needs this plug. You feel me? And he can't just dip out when he wants to. As much as he say like, "Oh, I'm gonna get out the game." Nah, Franklin, you pretty much you married to this shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You can't just walk away how you want to. But I think Reid doing that and Franklin going back later to figure out what's up. You know it's smoke in the city. You know it's smoke in the city. Speaking of smoke in the city, we got a new person. Okay, don't last long. Okay, Mello just entered the chat. By the end of the episode, he exited the chat. Okay, because Mello, young nigga, getting money. You feel me? Feeling himself. Don't want to be no right hand of nobody. You know what I'm saying? He want to do his own thing. Now, granted, the scene with him and Louie and Jerome all meet each other. Then the dudes pull out the guns. That felt corny to me. It really felt corny to me because I'm just like, I don't feel like these guys are finna shoot these guns. This just seems kind of off, especially like this. Niggas were getting beat gangsters, but a lot of times in this show, they only gangster when they have to be. Even the street niggas, you know what I'm saying? But this is just like, oh, we about to show our guns, and you know what I'm saying? Of course, they bloods and shit, but it's like, we showing our guns, you feel me? We gangster. I'm just like, that just felt cheesy to me and not really like in line with a lot of other stuff we've seen so far. But they had the whole discussion about they can't get the price cut on the keys. All right, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, obviously, Louis thought they can get the shit done, said they couldn't. Cool, it is what it is. Now, this is something I'm thinking, and I'm probably going to get to it by the end of the episode, is that Louis going to go around Franklin and try to start making deals with Reid. Don't got to go through Franklin no more. Get the same thing from him. Start doing business with Reid. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Even though, I mean, they technically will be paying the same thing, so I don't necessarily know what's up with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just ambitions. ambitions gonna tear this whole fucking family apart, you know what I'm saying? But we go visit Skully in the trenches, like, and I don't know what the fuck Skully on, like Bible scriptures, samurai swords, and I don't know, voodoo, I don't know. He in there chopping motherfuckers with katanas and shit, bro. Like I'm just like, how are y'all around this person? How is this the man leading y'all? Now I think, I'm gonna be real. I know a lot of people in the hood like Skully. I ain't gonna say a lot. Okay, there's not a lot of people in the hood like Skully, but I think every hood got a couple of people there like Skully who just be like off their rocker. I don't know too many of those people who are at the top of the fucking food chain. That's exactly what Skully ass is at, bro. how the fuck is this guy still running a whole organization because he's buying hella keys? You know what I'm saying? So like that shit was just weird to me, and like they still follow this man like it's law. Like, bro, I'm sorry, like leadership like that crumbles. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he running a tight ship or something. It just that also felt weird to me. And then, but you also see like the seeds that were planted. Cause like Melo want to be his own man. He want to be a boss ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to be nobody's right hand. He tries to talk to Louie and Jerome about turning on Skully. And I thought when it happened, I'm like, okay, oh shit, they joined in on it. Once we saw they didn't shoot him, I'm like, okay. But then when they gave the necklace, I think I was like, oh shit, maybe he did. Maybe they did take him out. You know what I'm saying? But we've seen this shows you when somebody gets shot. So when he came out and broke his fucking neck, and then I don't even want to know about what he gonna do to them other two dudes. I do not want to know what he gonna do to them because them boys' lives are probably gonna end in a terrible fashion. All right, that man gonna make them do. Bro, he had people out there in the street naked with like they blindfolded, like. Skully off his fucking rock. I could not work for him. Don't think you got good benefits there. or what is it called? Fuck this. Just know how long it's been since I have a real job. Workman's. What is it where you just won't lose your job or some shit? I don't know. Fuck it. But Skully people need to form a union or something. Fuck. So that shit that was pretty crazy. And Franklin, like he offers Wanda a job. Well, doesn't offer Wanda a job. Wanda comes begging for a job, and so she need one. But shit just real shiesty. And this one shit gets the shiesty. We see what's going on with Peaches. Peaches either on that coke, don't think he's doing that, or he got AIDS. More than likely, Peaches got AIDS. Okay, that's how that Peaches gonna go. That's just what it is. You feel me? We didn't give anything from Leon this episode. The cop comes to the bar, you know what I'm saying? He's like on some, I don't know what that nigga on. He tripping too. I'm trying to see where that storyline is gonna go. But the biggest thing is how this episode ends, and I think that's pretty much like gonna set everything up for how a lot of these dominoes gonna fall towards the end of the season because I don't see this shit going too much longer. Louie tripping about the keys and the prices, and she's mad that Franklin don't want to connect her with Teddy no more. Louie has big ambitions, and if we just being honest, Louie ain't no different from Millie, bro. I mean Mello. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, Louie smart as hell, and I do think Louie can go off and do her own thing. We just made things a lot more complicated. Okay, cause Frank, like he gives another one of them speeches where he just go off on everybody. This more specifically, it was Louie, and I don't think Louie took too kindly to that. Louie finna start doing her own shit some kind of way. I don't know if Louie gonna find her a plug or what, but she don't want to be under Franklin no more. Like she don't even really want ties to this. It's just like, yo, I'll let you do your own thing. Like, what more do you want, Queen Louie? You feel me? Not to be under. She said not to be under anybody's thumb. I said, "What?" I'm thinking to myself, "Well, damn, what does that even mean?" Because if you get direct contact with Reid, you still under him. Was you gonna go over Reid and get like the cartel or whoever? I forgot the people he getting this shit from. Like, who you gonna go to? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, She tripping. This shit finna get dicey because that little confrontation that those two had, I think, was a boiling point. And then we just gotta mention what Franklin says. We have to mention. He said, "Yo, I can't. I'm gonna paraphrase. He just pretty much said, "Yo, I'm tired of this shit, and don't test me because there's nothing I'm not willing to do." That sounds like a threat. And I know street niggas, street women, street niggas, whatever you want to call them, they don't take too kindly to threats. Especially when Louie already feel like she's, you know what I'm saying, being put down. Shit finna get dicey, bro. This how everything is about to go to shit. I would say Franklin get out now, but we know he's too far in. Franklin having to deal with the people under him. He's dealing with the people over him. It's just all like coming down on him. I wouldn't say sink or swim because we know Franklin know how to swim. Franklin has put people in bad situations because of some of his decision making or his hesitant decision making. But he do always look out for the people who look out for him. Those people aren't looking out for him no more. So a person who feels like they don't really have, like he killed Rob, we saw where he at now. And a person who really don't have a lot of people around him, and somebody who also has to defend, feel like they have to like defend and take care of a child that's on the way, that person will do anything. So I think this shit finna get dicey. Somebody finna have to go. And like this shit finna come to blows. Streets gonna be hot everywhere. It's smoke in the city, bro. It's smoking. It's smoking the city. You feel me? So I'm just ready to see what that be about. You feel me? I'm ready to see what that be. Who gonna get stretched? I don't see it being Louie. Yeah, honestly, I hate to say it, but if anybody would be Jerome, just because like that's the person between both of them. That's the one who like he tries to like y'all chill out with this shit. You feel me? That's my nephew. That's my baby. You feel me? And like something happens to him, I think it's up after that. You feel me? There's no more. I feel like the connection between those two will be gone. I don't want to see Jerome go because I think Jerome's one of the best characters on the show. But I'm just saying, if something even just happened to him, I think should have just, on either way, well, more on Franklin's side. If Franklin does something that affects Jerome in a negative way and he ends up getting hurt, Louie pretty much on go after that. So we're gonna see. Man. This I really enjoy. I like the episode. I didn't think the episode was great or anything, but I think that last scene is what really like what like hit it home for me. Especially now we know Jerome and Louie got. I don't want to say they like this with Skully, but the way they like settle things out with that, And I think Thing 1 and Thing 2, I can't think of that actually. I think it's Diamond and Black or something like that. Those two girls, yeah, I don't see them. If things break off with Franklin, like I think they will, those two are the first two going down. Just because Jerome still wants that, he still wants some get back from that. You feel me? So, yeah, we're going to see. You guys let me know what y'all thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys staying safe, and I catch up with you guys later. Peace.